Hello and welcome to Dabbling in Journals. Today I'm going to be working in my everyday carry in my bullet journal section. But before I start, I just wanted to open this month's sticky pack because I might want to use some of the stickers. So I changed my subscription this month and I got the vintage pack. Prior to this, I've been getting the pop pack, so I'm excited to see what's going to be inside. As always, we have our punched plastic pocket, and I can see a stamp. Oh, this is a really cool stamp. It says "Open Me" and it's in the shape of a wax seal, so you could stamp that onto an envelope. Cool, I've never seen one like that before. And here we've got some really pretty note paper. It's got a moon and stars on it and this lovely butterfly. Really like that. I need to get all my little notepads together because they're quite nice for tip-ins in your journal. So we've got that, and then in the back we have, oh wow, it's an envelope, and that is absolutely beautiful artwork. I love the colours. Really inspiring, and it's an envelope so I can keep things in that in my journal because it's so pretty. Oh, that's really really nice. And then we've got some lovely green stickers. And then we have some clock, a typewriter. Look at that one. Is it like a giant lamp with a little person underneath and a little person on some books? Oh, they're so nice. And that says Rachel Bostick as the artist. And then we've got more typewriters. I don't have a typewriter. Do any of you have a typewriter? I know a lot of people like them now. Like a lot of journalists like them. Old-fashioned typewriters. Oh, and this one is all about writing letters, correspondence. Beautiful sort of craft colour sticker paper with just little gold accents and inked drawings. Lovely, lovely. Oh, this one is on transparent paper, and we've got an old suitcase. Look at that journal, really like that, and letters. A feather quill pen, which is really cool because I have one of those. As you can see, I have a feather quill pen, which my partner bought me as a gift. I'd never seen one like it, and I thought it was beautiful. Really like those. Those ones we've looked at. And then we've got more of a kind of wax seal style sticker with different things on. Look at the snail. Insects, leaves. Really lovely. Oh, this is a really nice pack. And here we have, again, black and white inked drawings of various kinds of stationery supplies. Ooh, I don't know whether I'm going to be using these today or keeping them for my journal. I always want to hoard them initially because they're new and they're always so lovely. But I might use some of these green ones today, and then this lovely pack. Okay, so that was a bit of a diversion, but they're lovely. So I might be using some of those today. Let's see. So let's have a look in my bullet journal. I call it a bullet journal. I don't know if it is strictly speaking a bullet journal. And let's start by looking at last week. Last week turned out to be really busy and I was really exhausted. I ended up on Saturday doing absolutely nothing because I was so tired out. But I had a really busy week and I didn't do the things on my to-do list because my week turned out to be so busy. I did buy everything I needed to buy on my to-buy list. I had to get a new cuddly unicorn for one of my granddaughters because they came for a sleepover and my dog bit her favourite cuddly toy unicorn's horn off, plus destroyed its ears pretty much. But I managed to find the exact same one on eBay, was used but in really good condition, and so all the tears are dried up now and she has her new unicorn. And oh, so relieved. Well, my dog is terrible for chewing things. I don't know what to do about it. And then my ideas page I liked how it looked with the stenciling underneath, adding that bit of colour. And so I've got some things that I want to do. I've made a note of different ideas for things to do when I set up my September, is it going to be September? Yeah, September journal. Oh, and I made a note that one of my viewers, Awfully Gold, suggested that this week for my sketching I try bicycles, and bicycles are actually quite tricky, but I did have a go and I really enjoyed it. So thank you very much. I don't know your name, but thank you very much for the suggestion. I'm just trying to find where I did my colour one. There we go. So what I decided to do was to try an ink and wash. Never tried that before, so it's always fun to try something new. So all it means is you do your drawing using a waterproof ink pen. So I just used a Micron pen, and then you add your colour with watercolour. And then just for a bit of extra fun, I had a go at this technique where you sort of splatter your paint. And my splatters are quite small. I've never splattered paint before, but it was really good fun. And it took me a while to work out how to draw a bicycle, because for ages I was drawing the wheels round and it looked peculiar. And eventually I realised they need to be like an oval shape in order to look more believable. So that was really good fun. So anybody's got any suggestions for what I should sketch for next week? Love to hear them, because you all think of things that I don't think of. So that was really cool. Oh, I should also mention my focus of the week. And my focus of the week, I used my new tarot deck again. And again, I didn't get a terribly scary card, so I was really pleased about that. And the one that I got was called the Knight of Honey. And there's a really nice watercolour head there and hands, which I thought were really cool. And then this beautiful, intricate, what do you think it is? Maybe a shield? So the key sort of questions in the guidebook which related to this card were: do you want to know every detail and embody your current projects? Are you a workaholic? Do you use work to shield yourself from emotional struggles? What is your relationship with perfectionism? And I thought that was a really good one for me, because I have always been a workaholic and a perfectionist, and it's true that I often want to know every detail of my projects. If I'm learning to watercolour paint, I've got to learn all about the colour pigments. I've got to learn about all the different makes. I've got to learn about the brushes. I've got to learn all the different techniques. I want to know as much as possible about anything that I'm working on. So that's interesting. And I think it's a common trait with people that are having emotional struggles, that you start aiming for some kind of perfectionism. And there's no doubt that in terms of paid work, I've always been a perfectionist. I used to spend hours and hours and hours preparing lectures, marking essays, and it was really good for my students, but perhaps less good for me, and in the end I burned out. So that's a problem if you actually try and put too much, aim for too high a bar, want everything to be too perfect. You can end up becoming stressed, and that's not a good thing. So for me, this led, however, to the decision to take early retirement, and that's been really good for me, because I've had an opportunity now, having worked really, really hard all my life. I have an opportunity now to just try different opportunities to give me an outlet for creativity, which, is something that I have always wanted to do. So really liked that card, liked thinking about perfectionism. Why don't you have a think about whether or not you're too perfectionist? Are you too much of a workaholic, or you're not enough of a workaholic? And yeah, that was fun. So this week I've already drawn in my sort of grids, because that's not very interesting, and I thought I might as well do that. And I want to start decorating my first page. So what I thought I was going to try today was a music stamp. I thought I would go for a music theme. So let's see how this works out. I've got some Versamagic chalk ink in my yellow colour, because I'm doing yellow for August. And I'm just going to try stamping it here and see what it comes out like. Oh, really faint. But that's okay. Okay, so that's really quite faint. Now we know. And it doesn't matter because I have some beautiful stickers that I got in my haul that I showed on Friday, in my Friday video, of sunflowers, and that's kind of my key theme at the moment. So I was really pleased that these came in the haul. So I'm going to pop in a couple of sunflower stickers. Oops. I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one a bit different one, shouldn't I? But I've got the same one. One down here, just slightly going off the page, but that's fine. I'll just snip that off or it'll be sticky. Okay, I need to have a look to see if I've got any forward planning that I need to do. So I'm looking for the 23rd, is it today? And I've got a little bit. That's the week I did last week, by the way, and I used my new Tim Holtz washi tape, which I absolutely love, and some Tim Holtz ink to do some stamping, and I just think that looks so nice. I really love that washi tape. Anyway, back to here. Oh, one thing I've noticed, however, is that the Distress Oxide ink bleeds through this paper. Bear that in mind, but I can cover those bits with stickers, it doesn't matter. So I've got to make a note this week, if I can find it. I've got to make a note that my son is back to school on Friday. However, that means we need to take him to school on Thursday for a COVID test, because he's not allowed to go back to school if he's positive, which I'm sure he's not. He has no symptoms, but we'll see. So we've got to take him to school for a COVID test on Thursday, and then if it's positive, if it's not positive, he can go back to school. Today we're going to go shopping for doors. We went last weekend and the shop was closed, and we have some broken doors, so we've got to go shopping for doors. Isn't that a boring thing to have to buy? Doors. Okay, and have I got anything else booked in yet? I've got agility on Tuesday at 6, which we will have to do very gentle things just in case my dog is pregnant. And she has had some morning sickness at 4 AM in the morning, of all the horrendous times to have to get up and sort out a dog. But apparently that shouldn't last too long. It's just while the embryos are implanting. So we've got agility, and then Thursday my partner has got karate, and my son has dance, and again on Friday, and groceries I mustn't forget. And then this next page, I want to have my to-do list and my to-buy list, and again I have a new pen, and it happens to be in a lovely golden yellow colour, so I'm going to use that to do my boxes. So that's one. Let's try the other end of the pen. I didn't notice when I first got them that they're double-ended. And I think, because I enjoyed it last week, I'm going to put some shadows with the chisel tip, my old liner. Okay, I've got a couple of shadows, and I thought I'd just do a pin. So actually, let me use the other end. And that's a pin holding my little books. And I shall put some of my new washi, and this came from Tim Holtz. I'm going to go with this one. I got a bit stuck on my finger. If I can find the end. I'm going to put a piece here. Oops. What did I do there? I think I ripped my paper. Oh gosh, I'm the clumsiest person I know. Put a bit of yellow there. and a little bit of yellow here. Let's try this stamp with a darker colour ink. So I've got this music stamp, and this is still the chalk ink that doesn't bleed through, but this colour is mango. So let's see what this looks like. This looks a brighter colour. Turn it over and ooh, that came out better than the light colour. Then I want to put one of my sunflowers. I like these ones because they look like they've got a little bit of tapes, like they're dried flowers with little bits of tape holding them on. I think one there, and what do we think? Oh, that looks nice there, doesn't it? Because it's quite a slim one. I really like these new stickers. There we go. So I need to write in my to do, to buy, and ideas. And yes, I am having a go at learning hand lettering. I bought this book, Hand Lettering for Beginners by Sarah Ensign, and I chose this because I noticed she had a YouTube channel, which means I can work through the book, and if I get stuck on anything I can look at her channel where she's actually demonstrating how to do different things. And I bought a load of tracing paper, and here I am trying to trying to learn how to do thin upstrokes and thick downstrokes. So I'll let you know how I get on with that, but that's my current project, trying to learn to hand letter. Okay, so my next page is my meal plan. Now last week my meal of the week was, if I can find it, pea risotto, and it was delicious. It was pea and mint risotto, and we really enjoyed that. I only had a little taste, but it was really nice. And the meal that I chose out to try for this week, if I can find that one, my ideas, is vegetarian enchiladas. And one of my friends who grows lots of different kinds of squash and courgettes, I can't remember what you call courgettes in the US, I know it's got a different name, she gave me some that she'd grown on her allotment, and so I'm really looking forward to trying that recipe. So I will do my meal of the week recipe for next week on this page, and here I just need to write in my meals. So I'm going to try the enchiladas today. Enchiladas, I think they're quite spicy, I'm not sure, I've never made them before. And Tuesday I'm just going to do carbonara because we've got dog training and that's easy, and I know Thursday we always have curry, creature of habit, but it's the easiest thing for me to do when the boys are both going out. What shall I do Wednesday? On Wednesday I will do some kind of a pasta bake. Not sure what, maybe we need some fish, don't we? So maybe some haddock, smoked haddock. Okay, so now I just need to decorate this page. And oh, I forgot about my new stickers that I just opened. Where did they go? Here we go. What shall I use? I think I'm going to use this book one. Washi stickers are so nice because they don't bulk up your planner. Oh, they're lovely. And I think that clock, because it sort of reminds me of something that goes on a mantelpiece. And the top here looks like a mantelpiece. So let's have the clock. Ooh. I wonder if that'll come back off because I've done it a bit wonky. The clock on top of my enchiladas. There we go. That's really simple, but I don't know if that's not just enough. Let's just put perhaps a little bit of my Tim Holtz washi, because the colour of this one goes really well, if I can find the end. Okay, so that's my meal plan page. Now somewhere I do have some meal plan stickers, but I haven't remembered to get them out, so I'll add that later. And then my last page is going to be for my focus of the week. And I'm thinking, as always, I will use some of my scraps of paper. And I think this week I'm going to go for the 2 corners. I'm going to grab 2 scraps of paper and my ink tool. Just ink them up a bit. And as I've got a sort of music theme going on with my stamping that I did this week, I will also add a little bit of music paper, I think. I'm going to put one up in that corner and one down in this corner. And oops, haven't put the, I get in such a pickle, look at me. And somewhere I had some music paper, but whether or not I'll be able to find it is another matter. Here we go. I couldn't find my little circle punch, but I'll use my big one. Might be better anyway. Ooh. Oh, that's okay. So I'm going to just distress my edges of my circles. And one up here. And let's go for a little bit more of my Tim Holtz washi tape. Little piece here. And I'm going to have a piece going that way. Oh, I love how I really love how that looks. It looks so rustic. Oh, I don't know if I was in camera. Never mind. So here we go for this week. I have my week planned out with plenty of space for me to add more as my partner's on holiday. And then I need something there, don't I? What can I pop there? Ooh. Oh, I'm going to put this one. See, I said I'd hoard them and I'm actually using them. I can't believe it. They're so beautiful. Oops. Oh no, I ripped it. I'll try and fix it in a minute. So I've got my lamp. Oh, I don't think it matters that that bit ripped off. It's just a little bit of the vegetation. Okay, I think that looks better. What do you think? Yeah, let's say it does. And so I've got my week planned out. I've got a to-do list ready, a to-buy list ready, a place to put ideas. I have my meal plan ready and a space for my recipe of the week. And I have a place for my focus of the week when I'm ready to do that. So I'm all planned out and ready. And I think that's everything I wanted to share today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for all the comments that you provide that I find so much fun answering. And I will hopefully be doing my watercolour video on Wednesday because I didn't get time last week, and so I'm hopefully going to be doing that on Wednesday or maybe Thursday. I don't know how the week's going to pan out, but thank you so much for watching. Bye.